sounds dodgy. Dodgy. Better. Oh, I said that was going to be my last word. I'm going to do another one. I was going to upload a video that I'd made from the Wright Stuff show about veganism, a feature they had on veganism. I'm not going to upload that video because it might be a bit long, but I just wanted to say how flipping amazed I am at the great feature that the Wright Stuff show had on veganism. I was really surprised actually, because I thought that they would put mostly meat eaters through and be slagging off veganism, and actually they did a really good feature with 3 vegans calling and just 1 meat eater. They had someone from the Vegan Society there in the audience, sat with a girl from the Wright Stuff show who was also vegan. She was nodding her head at everything the guy from the Vegan Society was saying, and other people in the audience were nodding their head in agreement, and it was fantastic. Basically the feature was about, in the media recently there's been a case where there was a child malnourished and they blamed it on being vegan, when actually the guy from the Vegan Society backs up what I thought, and he said basically it's an isolated case. There's loads of malnourished children, even from meat eating and dairy eating families, but they just choose to show the one from the vegan family to give us a bad rap basically, and to make people scared to embrace veganism, which I think is really disgusting. They were saying is vegan child abuse, and I was absolutely, that shocks me, because I was brought up eating meat, and at the age of 7, 8, when I found out the truth from a TV show of where my food came from, I was distraught. I was in trauma. I still have post-traumatic stress now every day because of what I know happens to animals. So to say that it's child abuse giving children vegan food, which is non-violence, and teaching your children non-violence, that is the opposite of child abuse. Child abuse, we think as vegans, is forcing your child to have meat and dairy, not telling them where it's coming from, not giving them the choice. I mean, if you're giving them a choice, you would show the children the slaughterhouse videos and where their food actually comes from, which you will not do, because you know that your child is sane and your child would not want this violence to happen to animals. You know that. That's why you hide it from them. That's why TV adverts hide it from you, so you buy the products. Logic. So anyway, it was a great feature. We had 3 vegans. There was one that called in and said basically that he said what's more extreme, feeding your child plants or feeding them abused, tortured animals, and basically hiding the truth from them and making them grow up desensitized to violence and disconnected from nature. That's child abuse to me. Sorry, apology if that offends, but it offends me. The fact that my mother brought me up eating meat and didn't tell me the truth, and then I found out the truth, I was really upset. The fact that I hadn't been brought up vegan and that I hadn't been given the choice. And given the choice, I would rather be brought up non-violently and not participate in the violence that I had done up until 7 to 8 years old. And then I found out what a vegan was at 11, so I immediately went vegan when I knew there was more that I could do to end suffering, which anyone who's level-headed and sane would do. They would embrace the vegan lifestyle to reduce suffering. People that are desensitized to violence and lack empathy, they choose to pay for beings to be harmed and die in a fearful, disempathetic way. I'm going to start crying, and I don't want to cry again because this is what I do. I'm not going to shed a tear again, no way.